The deal, the deal, the deal. That is all we are thinking about. After we've secured it, we are thinking about the next deal. Big mistake. Reputations in business are forged on good follow-up. Find out more in today's episode. Welcome back to year 3 of this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Master Trainer, President of Dale, Carnegie Training Japan, and best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. The Japanese translation of Japan Sales Mastery, Zaegyo, is available on Amazon. We're bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center in Akasaka, in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 124. We are talking about sales follow-up essentials. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Winning with Relationships selling course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs? No sale. Can't present the solution convincingly? No sale. Can't handle objections properly? No sale. Can't close? No sale. Master the sales process by doing the Winning with Relationships selling course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear, and doubt, know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is the product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Proper follow through after the sale is critical. The difficulty of gaining a sale is hard enough, but the real difficulty is in the follow-up, to get the reorder. This is where we should all be finely focused. Rather than approaching a potential client with a sale in mind, what if we set off with the idea of the reorder firmly entrenched in our brain? This simple switching of gears completely changes the conversation. The goals and the execution of the sales follow through. What often happens, though, in a busy life is we have more than one client on the go. As we are completing one sale, we have other sales coming to fruition. The concentration on the imminent future sales sucks up all the energy and the time that should be available to do a proper job on the follow-through. If we are overextending ourselves, we don't get to the follow-through in a timely manner. One key thing we need to check with the clients is, what are their expectations on the follow-through? Be they someone to meet after the networking event or actual clients who've just purchased from us. Let's make sure we set up the proper expectations from our follow-through. If we're going to be busy, then we should say, is it okay if I get back to you in a week or so regarding scheduling our follow-up meeting? If we have had the meeting, gone through our offer, and have promised to send a proposal with pricing, then again, we need to consider what is the time frame which will allow us to remain in control and project the best image of trustworthiness and reliability. We could say, Thank you for the meeting today. Would you mind if I shoot the proposal out to you in 2 weeks' time? If we have just made the sale, then we could be looking at conditioning the follow-through by saying, would it be too much trouble if I sent you the necessary materials you have requested in about 2 weeks' time? So, the first step is to condition the client's expectations as you end the meeting about what will happen next and when it will happen. Give yourself time because you want to reinforce trust, credibility, and reliability. Remember, to the client, the things you promised in the meeting are just as much hot air coming from a salesperson. The real test is when we get down to the follow-through. How do you want to be perceived when it's showtime? Having set the time frames in a reasonable way so you don't blow yourself up, you now have to really ensure you deliver what was promised on time or even slightly ahead. Not too early though, because it will seem you were just sandbagging them on your turnaround times, and certainly do not deliver anything after the agreed deadline. The terms of the deal will have certain specifications, and these must be met. If you unilaterally decide to alter them and then announce the fact as a fait accompli to the client, expect trouble. Flexibility is not a widespread trait here in business in Japan, so expect a possible client meltdown. There are so many human relations complexities in play here in Japan because the people we are talking to have promised something specific to others. If we don't fulfill our side of the bargain, then our clients lose face with their buyers. This is the modern commercial equivalent of seppuku, suicide in Japan. The clients are more concerned about their long-term position in the market based on established trust than they are about saving a few pennies on the pound. They will never deal with you again because the risk's too high against the potential reward. You don't want that reputation. It will always come back to haunt you and bite you when you can least afford it. In this social media world we now live in, bad news travels vast distances at light speed. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcast, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 125, we're talking about pour on your evidence when presenting. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan Business Mastery.